The idea of a pilgrimage is sort of an ancient part of our tradition. It fits in nicely with our bishop's call to refound the church.
It's actually the first time that I've been on a pilgrimage that was focused entirely on prayer in my mind and was in multiple locations.
We spent some time here in our parish praying and preparing, and then we went on the pilgrimage to another parish as well. So that's how we started things off.
So the more families come together to pray together and to feel that relationship with God, with Jesus in the Eucharist, the more their family life and the love is also strengthened.
I've used the prayer cards for our Steubenville group for the past 3 years.
It's so simple, and even the words that are in there. I love you, Lord. You hear my voice. You turn an ear on the day I call. I thank you, Lord, you were all good. Your love endures forever. I ask you, Lord, who has blessed my life, to bless today the one for whom I pray. Like, that's so beautiful, and it's not difficult to understand.
Simple prayer that also helps those who may find it difficult to pray on their own spontaneously. It was a guide, and people used it. I used it myself, and I find it very, very helpful.
One of the biggest impressions we can make on our young people is when we pick old media, like letters, handwritten letters or cards, when they actually get something in the mail as opposed to on their computer and that.
Yes, for me, I really felt uplifted after that pilgrimage because it helped me to pray with the community.
Seeing the same faces following from church to church to church, you know, as well as being able to connect with people that I didn't realize I was in their home church. I knew they were from the Eastern Shore, but I didn't know they went to St. Anne's or St. Anselm's. And there was a sense of pride when you'd meet them and they'd be in their church.
This experience gave our family, and especially our kids, our girls, a sense of adventure around our faith and around our parish and our community of faith.
Witness to the wider community, but also that interior experience. That both can happen at the same time.
Let us immerse the Word in prayer, through this pilgrimage, through this activity. I think if all the parishes in Canada can do that, it will be a very powerful way of renewing our personal lives and also renewing the lives of other people.
On that day, Pope Francis had called the whole church to take some time to pray before the Blessed Sacrament. And so to be in solidarity with him and with the Universal Church was a neat part of the pilgrimage that I really appreciated on this really important feast day of Corpus Christi.
Spending the time in adoration and ending off with benediction was a really, really good touch.
But that's the point of the pilgrimage. It's the experience. You do something that you haven't done before, and you become much more aware than, why am I doing this? Where am I going? How does this affect me? What would it do for other people? Sometimes we think that we're a bit isolated or there's not very many of us left, but there are thousands of people going to Mass daily. There are tens of thousands that go every weekend. We just don't see each other that often, and the world doesn't see us. So maybe it's good that we do witness in this way.
We are the first Christians of this millennium, and we should be proud to be these Christians and to shout it out.